Hey, Dr. Augustine here from Head to Wellness, and I want to tell you what happened last night. I had a discussion with my wife. We were chatting about things, about health, about vaccines, and she turns to me and says, you're real selfish. And I was, what? I'm selfish? She says, yeah, with all of your knowledge and how you take care of people and how you've seen that you've reversed disease processes. You've taken care of people that had all sorts of terrible cancers and autoimmune disease, and you see people completely reverse those illnesses and restore their health. She says, why aren't you telling more people about this? So I thought today I gave that some thought, and I thought today I would actually explain to you the deep, dark secrets in how we solve chronic illness. And first and foremost, I'd like to tell you that we do not treat, cure, and heal people from disease. We do not cure, treat, or heal anything, actually. The real doctor for you is actually you. And what controls all healing, curing, and treating is your brain. Your brain. This is what I found in doing this, using a particular technology for over 16 years now. It's called heart rate variability. It's a test that we do. It actually is an EKG-based test. It measures heart function, but it looks through your heart at your autonomic nervous system. So this is one of the secrets in how we get people to heal. I discovered that people with dreadful illness also have a dreadful autonomic nervous system. People with extremely great health and wellness, no problems whatsoever, guess what? Their nervous system is amazingly well too. So there must be a connection there, right? So then I went to try to figure out a way to improve the autonomic nervous system, and I discovered it. And how we do that is through a thing called Biocranial. Biocranial is something that I do by hand, and it actually jumpstarts and improves brain function. Because if that's the real doctor, your brain, and the brain's not working so well, and we never address it, then guess what? You never heal. So people with neurologic problems have health problems and develop health problems. People with health problems actually also have problems in their nervous system. So we have to improve their nervous system function, number one. Number two, one of the other major barriers to getting a person to heal is the health of their cells, cellular health. And I learned this many, many years ago, that we had the perfect strategy for this patient who had a history of breast cancer and all kinds of health problems. Developed a strategy, had this patient do this work, and there were no changes after about 6 weeks. We went back and retested. There were no changes, and that didn't sit well with me back then. We then looked into how do we improve the health of a person's cells, because you have 37 trillion cells in your body, and if your cells cannot take in oxygen and nutrition, and or in this case, in many cases for people, medication, chemotherapy in the case of cancer, if you can't get it into your cells, it doesn't work. So critical and foundational, your body is not a sack of drugs and chemicals, it's actually a sack of food. So one big distinction, if you want to heal, you have to use food and nutrients to really restore and normalize biochemistry in your body. But what if your cells cannot take it in to actually do the job? Then you do not heal. So a major barrier to healing all illness, all disease, is cellular health. And then the other way that we actually, there are two aspects about cellular health there. There's a measurement, a tissue level measurement that we use called a Multiscan Pro. And I usually call it the full body scan because it shows the full body function of your brain, your thyroid, your heart, lungs, liver, kidneys, liver, small intestine, large intestine, your full body function, but it's a tissue level measurement, and it also demonstrates health of your cells, the health of your cells. So that's kind of a critical thing. A second way that we test the health of your cells would be something called an organic acids urine test. It's a really specialized urine test. It's a brilliant test that measures all of the intermediate steps that go on inside your cells. It's called the Krebs cycle. Look it up. Google it, Krebs cycle. And you'll see this big biochemical circle And you have all of these steps involved. And if your body doesn't provide, or you don't provide for each of these steps the nutrients necessary for that step to move on to the next step, then what happens is you get high levels of these intermediary steps into your urine. And if that's the case, then you can see, gosh, I'm not able to process and use carbohydrates for fuel. I'm not able to use protein for fuel or fat for fuel inside your cells. And all energy comes from inside your cells. Cellular health is critical for you to be healthy. So one of the ways, and we're going to talk about maybe that in the next video, how do you actually change and improve these things? I did mention Biocranial and nutrition, but there's a third secret weapon that we use that all people heal. It's actually very surprising, it's very amazing, and there are no side effects or risks to it whatsoever. So let me know if you like this information, if it's interesting to you, if you want to hear more about it. I'd love to hear your comments, and so please comment on this video. Again, my name is Dr. Augustine from Head to Wellness, and this is your Wellness Minute, or Wellness 3 Minutes. I got to tell you the secrets of how we get people to heal, because my wife says I'm selfish. So I don't want to be selfish. I want people to heal. So there you go. Have a great day.